I want people to know that your child is my child. Anytime your child gets shot down, gunned down in the street, I hurt too, because that's my child too.
We must stay focused on the objective. And the objective is what? Saving lives and restoring our communities.
Let's be real clear. This work we're doing is not a game. It is not for play. We're not here to go over concepts on the board, to go over drills, etc., to make us all feel good. This is exactly what we're trying to stop, or at least reduce, this type of perpetual violence that goes on in our community. And as I told you time and time again, the only people that are going to stop it is us.
It's heavy. It's not no 8-hour job that I do. It's 24 hours. I might respond 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I might get a call, something just happened. You know, I get out of bed, I'm going right out to the streets and to respond to it. If you're trying to provide programs within the community, it's not going to be successful if you have a gang problem within that community and do not have a relationship with those individuals that's on the grounds, that's within that community area, knows what neighborhood that is, whose are the individuals in that neighborhood, to be able to talk to those individuals and let them know to respect the programs that's coming in the community, or to be involved with those programs, to be co-facilitators of that program, to be a part of that process to solve the problem.
We have to do this one person at a time by working to change one attitude at a time. And the way we have to do it is to do it from inside out with people from the community and other communities, people who have lived the life and who understand what it's all about, and also that have a voice where people will pay attention to their direction, and so that they'll look and see that there is a different way to live than the way that they've grown up to live.
1998, I was facing 2 life sentences followed by 6 years. I knew that if I ever was released, I would have to do something different. I'd have to probably stay out of the community. I'd have to stay away from the community, but I didn't know that I needed to come back in the community and help turn some of this around.
And I hear other intervention workers say, well, man, I can't tell them not to go retaliate. How can I tell them not to put their guns down in this situation? How can I tell them that? And you can tell them that. You can't tell them, look, man, this is not it. This is not how we deal with it. This is only bringing somebody else that same grief. When does it stop?
I think the change in myself can actually help other community members, because they'll see that with my past, with my record, if I can change and start having relationships with people that I've never had relationships before, the same people who will listen to me with the negative aspect now will listen to me with the positive aspect, and that'll be a domino effect throughout the community.
Each one of us need each other. Some places the police cannot get into that the community interventionists can. Through our experience, we can help these people better and these kids. And if you can give a little to these kids, you can see the change in them. If I see your child out there into something, I want to make it my business to get this child before it's too late. Because it's just not our kids, it's everybody's kids that's out there dying.
The 16-year-old kid who's in the inner city struggling with acting out and ditching school is not that different than the kid that I grew up with in Kansas, or the kid in Beverly Hills who's also a 16-year-old boy acting out and getting in trouble and really struggling. And the difference is that if you see that kid as someone who's valuable and who at the core of him is a good kid, and you provide him with some love and support and some basic tools of success, that kid is most likely going to be okay, especially when it comes in partnership with people from within the community, because a kid who's been let down before so many times will recognize that something's different here, that these guys aren't going away.
If I could take what I have learned now and to give back to a young individual in a community, and like I said, no matter where the individual is at in his life, he has or she has a potential to become a great leader.
It's all right, man.
You know, that's what this class is all about. Expressing yourself, letting it all out. Help me help you, okay?
Yeah.
You know, I understand. You remember what we went through last year on the football field and everything?
Yeah.
You know, you told me that how you was feeling right then, and I was there for you. That's why I'm here for you now. If you wake up in the morning, just throw your shoes on, brush your teeth, comb your hair, get your jacket, but you didn't grab any tools, you're not committed to going to school that day.
The message to our kids that they're so powerful, they have so much power that they don't realize to control their own lives, that they've given up their power to the history. And we want to change that and change their way of looking at things. So hope is how we do that.
Five, 4, 3, let's go. On the way, then, Martin, all the way. Stay off your knees. Stay off your knees. Come on, Malik, show your big brother how the little bro get down. Chest forward, front down. I better stay focused. Look up, Kalani. Get here. That's how you're supposed to be. Good job. We'll take that, Nico. That's it right there. How y'all feel?
So good.
Say how y'all feel.
So good.
Once again, gentlemen, I gotta just tell you that I'm very proud of you. We did some good work today. So all you gotta do is worry about yourself. Everything else gonna come together.
Great nigga football. For life. And we ain't giving no what? No favors. Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee.
Ride 'em, cowboy.
Yeah! Lead us in prayer. Take your knee.
We have an opportunity to break the cycle of failure in the inner city and create a model for changing it.
I think there's hope and there's vision because people are caring and we're able to put instruments and institutional pieces in place that are saving these communities. Better LA is one of the prime examples. You've got outside entities and individuals who are seriously stepping up, who seriously get it.
In the communities that I work in, the gang-related violence has had a drastic decrease. That's across the board for most communities.
And hopefully we can get more kids to be a success story. Each kid whose life is saved is a success story.
What makes me proud and make me feel good is to have two rival gangs that have been killing each other over 30 years, to be able to sit down at a table and have a conversation and be able to say, I want to commit to this to stop this violence.
The fact that our community has come together in that fashion, in a unified manner, is the kind of movement, an emotional movement that it's going to take to do something really big here. And these guys are right at the cutting edge of it. They're at the tip of the spear of making things happen and creating change. And man, it's so powerful. And they know, they've been there, they live, they've grown up in this environment, and they see it now finally turning and changing. That's amazing that we've accomplished that, and we're just at the beginning too, which is really exciting.